They're the Conbini Boys. They're the Conbini Boys. They're the Conbini Boys.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Matt, how's it going?
It's going okay, Mike. We're bracing for a hurricane here in Massachusetts set to land late this evening. They're forecasting 300,000 power outages, so I really wish I had a conveni nearby to supply up on highly processed, long shelf life foods. But instead, I'll be off to Trader Joe's to do my hurricane prep. So that's what's going on up here. How are things down in Crudo Bay?
Yeah, things are good. Had my birthday today, so
happy birthday! That's right.
thank you very much. Hit the big 37 milestone. And yeah, had a good day. Went to the beach, ate some ramen, bought some socks at Uniqlo, took a nap. Drinking a beer. So Matt, what can I say? Pretty much having the best day that you can have.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
Thank you.
In your mid-30s, that's about as good as it gets. Yeah. That's the dream day.
Yes, sir. All right, Matt. Well, hey, you're looking pretty good today, actually. By the way, did you do something a little bit different with your hair, or what's going on there?
Yeah, I'm going for the steamed bun look, Mike. Thanks to Snapchat. I've dressed up as a steamed bun, and it looks like you're somewhere between 15, healthy and young, athletic, and 87 and, I don't know, opioid addict, possibly a pedophile. So,
That's right. I've got the anime filter on right now, but it keeps snapping in between old and young. I think that's related to being 37 years old. I gotta be honest.
That's right. Yep.
But Matt, I think that your sort of filter today is a little bit more fitting for what we're going to be talking about today, because Matt, as you know, summer is already coming to a close, and with that, it means that we are entering the fall season. And with that, it means we're looking at the introduction to one of our favorite lines of items at the Conbini, and that is the steamed buns, the Nikuman series. And yeah, Matt, so I think today we're going to be talking about steamed buns.
That's right, Mike. Fall is coming, and the Conbini is, as always, ready with the fall lineup. The featured product, of course, the Nikuman, the steamed bun, the bao, whatever you want to call it. And Mike, just like the trees in New England light up full of colorful foliage, red, green, yellow, brown, so too will the Conbini counter light up with mighty colors of the Nikuman, the white for the traditional, the orange for the pizza man, the yellow for the kare man. So foliage too will blossom inside of the Conbini counter Nikuman box starting soon, Mike. And I gotta say, the Nikuman, I think we both agree, really one of the greatest products at the Conbini. In fact, all of them are really good. Hard to say the original is better than the pizza man, is better than the kare man. They're just all absolutely outstanding. Truly one of, certainly on the Mount Rushmore of Conbini items.
Without a doubt, Matt. And with the reintroduction of the Nikumans into the lineup at the Conbini, we got a number of Conbinis that are, taking the time to sort of use that in their promotional advertising as well. So first, we're looking at Mini Stop. As you can see, they've just got, boom, right here. Chuka man, Chinese steamed buns. And Matt, yeah, they're saying, hey, here's the Shohin lineup. We know that there's more, but at least what we're looking at here, we've got they're the classic. I mean, we're talking about the Nikuman himself, just sort of pork inside of a steamed bun. They're actually pulling up a couple that we don't talk about much because we like the savory ones, but these are the sweet ones. This is the tsubu anman, and so tsubu an is like the chunky sweet beans that you find a lot here in Japan. Then the koshi anman, which is the beans as well, but it's like more of like a paste. And then they're also introducing a few condiments here, which I think they want you to put onto the mans. This is a vinegar soy sauce dressing, and then that's the karashi. That's the spicy mustard. Matt, what do you think about mini stops in lineup here?
My mouth is watering, Mike. That straight up original Nikuman with those big chunks of pork in there. That looks mighty delicious. I do like, I've never put sauce on a Nikuman. I like the sound of it though. They have a vinegar soy sauce in a little tiny package. I'm surprised to see though, Mike, this is only available in Kyushu and Shikoku, so this could be a regional thing that you put that sort of sauce on a Nikuman.
Oh, right.
But no, these all look tremendous, Mike, but like you said, I'm more of a savory guy, so that original boy with those big chunks of pork pouring out of that soft steamed bun, that's what I got my eye on right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm with you, too, and... I don't even think I've ever actually tried the sweet buns themselves. So maybe, that's something uncharted territory that I have to try here at some point. All right, Matt. So one more kombini that is sort of putting the mans at the centerpiece this week. That's Family Mart with their, again, Chuka Man. And as you see here, we've got a different two guys on the centerfold here. We've got the Nikuman and then that boy, the Pizza Man. So... let's see at their lineup here, Matt. We've got this is their, premium.
Primo.
This is the black pork man. This is no normal Nikuman. This is their premium version. Then we've got the classic himself. That's the old Nikuman you see there with the pork inside. Then we've got the Pizza Man, one of the most loved items in the kombini. And then Family Mart as well, taking this time to sort of push the koshian and the tsubuan, the sweet buns as well. Any thoughts on Family Mart's lineup here?
No, Mike. I am pleased to see a premium Nikuman on the lineup. I gotta say, I'm a sucker. I'm very happy to spend that extra 50 yen to get a primo Nikuman if it's, more stuffing or higher quality stuffing. In this case, like you said, they got the black pork, the kudo buta, which I don't think gets enough attention. It's sort of the wagyu of pork. It is absolutely outstanding. But Mike, I gotta say that money shot of the Pizza Man with that little, it's got a little tongue of cheese sticking out of its mouth there, just teasing you to lure you into its saucy goodness. The Pizza Man, it sounds a bit strange, stuffed with kind of a sweet savory tomato sauce with some melty cheese in there, but Mike, it is damn good. The best iteration of pizza I think we've seen since I don't know, the New York slice. This is it is outstanding.
Oh yeah. Okay, and so these are just kind of the ones they're sort of pushing in their sort of promotion here, but no matter where you go, you're gonna see pretty much this lineup right here. This is Family Mart. They're just standard lineup. And the big one that's missing there is the curry man.
Oh yeah.
And as Matt, as you were saying, you've got the white for the Nikuman, you've got the orange for the Pizza Man, and then you've got that yellow for the curry man. And so the curry man is also one that I really like. It's the same. It's that soft steamed bun, and inside it's just packed with curry. And it's usually really great. A lot of times you can find a cheese version as well. I don't know. Are you a curry man as well?
I like all three, Mike. I gotta say, you can't go wrong. If one is missing, you got a strong backup in play. If two are missing, you got a backup to the backup in play. There's
Yes.
no going wrong when you reach inside that steam bun hot box. They're all A players.
Yes, yes, for sure. So everyone, lot to look forward to here in the autumn. Like we said, one of our favorite, line items in the Combini, and we just showed Mini Stop and Family Mart today, but anywhere you go is going to have these. They're in that hot box next to the hot box, right at the front of the store. So be sure, to get your Mons while you can.
100%. All right, Mike. It's time to head over to the Chiki Wars. Last week, it was probably as hot as it's ever been in the Chiki Wars. I think we had 6 Chikis from 4 Conbini out in one week. It was crazy. Yeah. This week, things are cooling off. There was no way the Conbini was going to be able to keep that pace up. So this week, we've got just one new Chiki product out. This is out of Family Mart, Mike. We got a Poke Chiki. That's Family Mart's chicken nugget. And we're looking at a salt lemon flavored Poke Chiki, the lemon from the Seto Nai. Mike, I gotta believe you like the look of this one.
Yes, I do. Poke Chiki, first time we've seen them in a while. Thought they were deceased and had passed on to the to the garbage can in the back of Family Mart, but Poke Chiki is back, and like you said, hey, they're serving this one up for me this week. There's nothing I love more than citrus, salt, chicken. Well, I wouldn't say that. I like some spicy chicken as well, but it's one of my favorite combinations. Throw some citrus in there. I love it. I like the packaging. Got that little straw hat there to saying this is the summer sappari, lemon, that really light flavor, refreshing flavor. So yeah, Poke Chiki, we'll see. I mean, it's not a competition anymore. They're not going to beat Karaage-kun, but if they keep putting out these kinds of standard flavors, I'll be happy, and maybe grab them every once in a while. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They're still running way behind Karaage-kun. Karaage-kun, they have that new technology, injecting flavors underneath the skin. They're also producing metaphors, Final Fantasy XIV, Light and Dark. We don't even know. You can't even find that right now. But, I think Poke Chiki is making a good play here. They're not trying to be innovative. They're not quite there yet. They don't have the skills for that. So they're going right into sort of bread and butter. These are solid flavors. Salt and lemon. It's summer, like you said. They got the straw hat on the packaging to give the, make people envision a happy day at the beach, snacking on some chicken nuggets.
Yeah. Yep.
It's good looking. I think this is the right play for them. Steer away from the innovation, lean into, get the classics right, and then move on to the innovative product. So we'll see how this one comes out. Hopefully this helps get Poke Chiki back on track. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Remains to be seen. I'm not confident, but hey, can't complain. All right. Okay, Matt. Well, so that wraps up the Chiki Wars for this week, and now we're gonna head right on over to the scoreboard, Matt. I'm gonna hit you with some numbers. What are we looking at this week? Last week was a very, very slow week, but this week, Family Mart 49 items, Lawson 27, 7-Eleven 88, Mini Stop 34, Daily Yamazaki 5, Seiko Mart 6, New Days 20. What do you think?
It all looks good, but 7-Eleven is still in a slump, Mike. 88 items, well below the century mark. That's, I think, 3 or 4 weeks in a row where 7-Eleven is just, they're still almost double the next highest volume. But for 7-Eleven, it's, 3-4 weeks in a row playing below 100 new items. That is a surprise.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, man. Well, let's just jump over to our winners and losers this week. And Matt, we're gonna start off with your loser. So let's take a look. What do we got here for your loser this week?
Yeah, Mike. This is out of 7-Eleven. This is a sausage, potato, and mayonnaise grill bowl, what we're looking at here is a pile of potatoes topped with a whole lot of mayonnaise, a big old fat sausage lying on top, just lounging.
Yeah.
And it's trapped inside underneath that that mayonnaise. It's all sort of bubbly. You know, Mike, I gotta say this is kind of like the last thing you eat right before wrapping that belt around your neck and swinging from a ceiling fan. You know, I think I felt less shame walking out of an S&M dungeon with my ass glowing pink from an hour-long spanking session. I just can't imagine eating this swampy mess and feeling good about myself. It just looks like a pretty sad bowl of food.
Yeah, it really does. Wow, they did not do well on this item here. Oh man, there's nothing inspiring at all about this. This is like, you know, your local, you know, shop that just went bankrupt. I mean, there's nothing exciting. There's no future to this item. It's just, and also it's, you know, it is the end of summer, but it's still pretty hot.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to really get your day going than eating like 1,000 calories of just potatoes, cheese, and like a wiener, you know? Matt, yeah, wow. Unfortunately, good price though for what you're getting. Though,
you think that's cheese? I think that's all mayonnaise.
Oh God!
Yeah, it looks like cheese, but I think that's a broiled mayonnaise.
Oh my God! In which case, that's a lot of mayonnaise.
That's a lot of mayonnaise.
Oh no! Oh my God! Yeah, for people who can't see what we're looking at, there's like a river of mayonnaise, grilled mayonnaise on top here. I mean, this you would think it was like a half a block of cheddar cheese shredded on top of here. Good God!
Yeah, mayonnaise. And it's so grilled, it appears to have solidified. Like you could snap off a piece and just eat like a mayonnaise chip. Yeah, it's gross.
Oh my God! All right, Matt. Well, hey, that's unfortunate. Okay, so going on to my loser for this week, we've got one of the great mysteries of.
Wait a second. What's going on here?
What is going on here? I'm gonna walk you through it, Matt. This is coming out of Lawson. This is the ham katsu. That's a ham cutlet and yakisoba sandwich. So yakisoba is sort of grilled noodles. And then this is the ham katsu nibai. So it's double the ham katsu. Okay. So the ham katsu sounds all right. Let me walk you through the layers here. So we've got a sandwich here. This is I'm gonna walk you through the layers. We've got bread, egg salad, thin layer of egg salad, bread, yakisoba, bread, ham cutlet, egg salad
Again.
bread, yakisoba bread. So Matt, normally when you see these sort of combo sandwiches, you, like especially this one, you'd assume it would be 3 sandwiches. Maybe you'd have like the ham cutlet sandwich part of it, you'd have the yakisoba part of it, and then you'd have the egg salad part of it. But I don't see where this separates. Where is the division? Maybe on the left here you have one sandwich which is egg salad and yakisoba noodles in a sandwich, and then you have a mega pork cutlet, and then a bread, and then yakisoba. So anyways, it's well known we don't like noodles in our sandwich. We don't like the yakisoba sandwiches, but this one sort of like goes above and beyond that, in that I don't really even understand how you're supposed to eat this. This is bizarre. Maybe they just missed a slice of bread in this picture. I don't know, Matt. Can you make any sense of what's going on here?
No, Mike. My brain is starting to shut down. This is like one of those optical illusions you see on Twitter, like the infinite staircase.
Right.
How are these? Because, all right, let's just break this down again. Because if that first one is just an egg salad sandwich, that doesn't work because you peel off the top layer of the yakisoba sandwich. So I think that first one has got to be egg salad yakisoba, but the problem with that is your next sandwich would have to be the yakisoba egg salad double ham katsu, because there's no way to deconstruct that sandwich without losing a critical layer of bread.
Yeah.
This is again, I'm sort of trying to break this down. I don't and I don't understand. The flavor combinations are so bizarre. That sort of smear of egg salad with yakisoba and then the double ham katsu. I gotta believe, there was definitely some there were some bong rips involved in designing this sandwich. Yeah, this is. Yeah.
It's
wow.
Yeah, it's a puzzle game here, right? Like you're trying to like shift things in and out, like where could they go? This is one of those like unbeatable levels. Like the designer sort of messed up and anyways, all right, Matt. Baffling item out of Lawson, which usually, comes with great quality. All right, Matt, so enough with that. Let's go on to the winners this week. I'm excited to see what you've got here because I want to see a winner after these two losers. What do we got here? Boom.
Yeah, Mike, this is one of the coolest products I've ever seen coming out of the Konbini. This is Takoyaki ice cream, Mike. This is out of Lawson.
Wow.
And this has nothing to do with actual taco. There's no octopus. There's no pancake batter. It's just little ice cream balls that are made to look like takoyaki. So we have a vanilla ice cream base that's meant to serve as the pancake batter. And then on top of that, you have a thin layer of chocolate ice cream for the sauce. But then on top of that, they've dusted some crunchy matcha and strawberry, like, sprinkly things, as if it were, nori and pickles and stuff like that. And I gotta say, this looks not just like takoyaki, it sounds genuinely delicious. This is such a cool product, really just something to make you feel happy, especially during the summertime. Takoyaki is a big street food all year, but especially in the summer, to think that you can cool down with some takoyaki ice cream is really cool.
What a fun item, from the presentation to the design, and then also the flavors that sound great. It says Matsuri da Washoi. So Matsuri's festival, takoyaki, like you said, street food, like really popular festival food. In Japan, when they have festivals, they set up all these sort of street vendors, and you can buy a lot of things there. And takoyaki, super popular. Looks fun. This is the kind of thing that I hope that we see more of at the Konbini. It's just like just straight up fun items that you see them and you think, oh, look at that. Now that's a great idea. I gotta buy it. Wow. This is a great item here, and nice choice.
Thank you.
All right, Matt. Going on to my winner this week. Is there really any surprise?
I knew this was coming.
Matt, this is Seiko Mart, and speaking of festivals, it should be a festival because Seiko Mart is celebrating 50 years of being in business, and for that, to commemorate that, what they're releasing is a 50 yen thing of popcorn. And Matt, I love popcorn. This is the straight up just salt flavor. There's nothing special going on here. This is just the standard that everybody loves. Straight up salt popcorn for 50 yen because the 50th anniversary of Seiko Mart. So I love it. They're also, because it is the 50th anniversary, they're actually releasing it in the original packaging. So nice. When it was originally released. So you have this kind of fun sort of retro package as well. I imagine at that time it maybe was 50 yen. I'm maybe reading a little bit too much into there. But I love popcorn. I love Seiko Mart. 50 yen? Hey, that's one coin. You just flip that, boom, right into the the cashier's hand. Bam. Man, I love this. So that's my winner of the week.
Yeah, I saw this as I was setting up the new item scoreboard, and I almost posted to Twitter. You know, we know what Mike's winner item this week is going to be. It's popcorn. Yeah, you know, obviously that's a personal thing. This is plain salted popcorn. And personally, I don't get excited about it, but I respect your commitment to this snack, Mike.
Sure.
And sure, 50 yen, that's great. Yeah.
Congrats to
Yeah,
Sigma.
happy birthday. Yeah, popcorn.
All right, man. Well, yeah, so that closes out the scoreboard and the winners and losers for this week.
Just real quick, I did want to mention I struggled between the takoyaki ice cream. There's also a new mini stop parfait, Belgian ice cream and banana. And I think the spicy commentator would be very interested in that choco banana combo at mini stop. So just want to mention that real quick. Okay, so now it's on to my favorite segment this week. It's At the Gemba with Mike. The Gemba, of course, the place where the action happens. Mike, you're at the Gemba. What do you got to share with us for reviews this week?
All right, Matt. As you know, last week it was the Chiki Wars, the biggest battle in the Chiki Wars that we've ever seen. And out of all those items that came out, I think without a doubt, it was Lawson that got us most excited. Lawson, as you know, came out with 2 spicy items. A Karaage-kun and then an L-Chiki. And the L-Chiki especially we were interested in. And when we were talking about that, we were talking about how spiciness is not normally a thing that you think of when you're talking about Japanese cuisine. And so I kind of wanted to start off just kind of like talking about like expectations here, Matt. So,
Yeah.
All right, so I pulled out, there's some standards in the world, the metric system, there's the kilogram. I think the gram is actually stored somewhere in England, to sort of be this like, the main, the proof of like what a gram is. And in a similar way, Matt, I think in terms of spiciness, sort of the international scale, we're talking about Buffalo Wild Wings spiciness scale, Matt. And so as you know, we've got the medium. So the medium spice at Buffalo Wild Wings, that is the international standard. That's like the gram, that's like the liter. And Matt, as you know, one of my fondest memories of the last 10 years, you came to my house in America, and me and my dad, we walked the ladder at Buffalo Wild Wing. We got the mild to the ultra spicy, and it was one of the great days. So that being said, Matt, so we're going to have to use, that is sort of a preface for what we're going to be talking about here. So medium being the standard spiciness across the world. Okay, so first off, we got the Dek Karaage-kun. This is the red Karaage-kun, and double the spiciness of a regular red Karaage-kun. So Matt, if we go back to our scale here, I'm gonna have to put this down. We're talking, teriyaki to bourbon honey mustard mild range here. This was nothing too bad. Yeah, bottom. I mean, close to. Because this is still, comparatively in terms of talking Japanese spiciness, this is still not that spicy. So I gotta say, this week I'm not giving stars. I'll just give it as in terms of the spiciness. But it was good. It was fine. We love some red, Karaage-kun.
Excited about the next one though.
Yeah. So then we go on to the next one, and this was the one. This is the one that we thought could be a complete game changer in the world of Japanese convenience store and Japanese cuisine in general. This was the razor red ghost pepper sauce, L-Chiki. And Matt, I'm going to have to put this one maybe, around spicy garlic.
Oh, wow. Above medium.
Above medium, maybe honey barbecue spicy garlic. I'm going to put it up about there. So for our listeners, you can understand, we're still talking below mid-level of like total spice. We're not talking mango habanero or wild or blazing. No way. So this was spicy for Japanese standards. It didn't have me sweating. It didn't have me like hiccuping or anything like that. But it was definitely a step above of the spiciness that I've experienced. But it wasn't too spicy, and I thought in general like a really great item if you like spicy food. To have this at the convenience. So yeah, I thought this was really good.
Well, that's pretty exciting there, Mike. And yeah, who knows? Maybe in a few years or decades' time, we might get up to Asian Zing for the Buffalo Wild Wings Heat Index. Who knows?
God willing.
God willing. All right, Mike. That wraps up another episode. Wow, they fly by. Happy birthday again, by the way. That is,
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
To close things out, we'd like to first thank everybody who has bought us a chiki. Mike, we actually have a new supporter this week. Professor H bought us 3 chikis, so thank you very much, Professor H. That was very generous of you. Of course, big thanks to Carrie G. St. Michel, 20 chikis, my goodness. Crew of Japan, Jeff Bailey, Anonymous. Thank you all for supporting us. If you'd like to support the podcast, head over to buymeacoffee.com/convenieboys and buy us a chiki. Also, please rate and share the podcast so more people can find it. Check us out on YouTube. Subscribe and like, see everything we're talking about. Also, join the conversation on social media. We're really active on Twitter, just at 3,100 followers. So thanks, everybody, for following our content. If you have a Conveni memory or Conveni composition, head over to anchor.fm/convenieboys and leave a message. We will play it on the podcast, no editing. Thanks, everybody, again for listening. And Mike, hey, I'll see ya at the Conveni.
See you at the conveni, Matt.
The Conveni Boys. They're the Conveni Boys. They're the Conveni.